This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Well, this is interesting because Snoop has been trying to change the vibe on this whole Tupac Biggie thing for years. Back in 1996, Tupac was taken from us, and a year later, Biggie was taken from us. Before that, Snoop had a fallout with Tupac, and he always said that when Tupac was going real hard at Biggie, I didn't understand it and I didn't feel it because I like Puffy and I like Big and I like New York. Think about it. Pac did a lot on death row. Like it's crazy how much Pac did while he was on death row. I mean, he was there for what, a year and a half, and he recorded like 2 or 3 albums, maybe 4 albums, because so many albums came out after he passed, you know. Snoop Dogg always puts this thing out that he didn't have a problem with Big or Puff, but songs are surfacing today, audio surfacing of that's confirming what the Outlaws always said. The Outlaws always said there's tons of songs of Snoop and Tupac dissing Big, and the reason why Tupac and Snoop Dogg fell out is because right before, when they were in New York, Snoop did an interview with, I think it was Angie Martinez on Hot 97, or maybe it was on something else. I don't know. It was on something on the radio, and he said he got love for them. Just a few months prior, he was at the Source Awards, I think. Was it the Source Awards? And he said, you know, New York don't got no love for Death Row, you know. This maybe it was a year prior to that, I don't know, but it was like my timeline might be off, but all that matters is that Snoop, it was Death Row versus Bad Boy, and it was which is ridiculous, but Snoop went against Death Row in a way, but you know, like he didn't, and I don't blame him. Like things were getting out of hand, right? In a sense, but in a sense also, that wasn't the way to do it. You know, he kept trying to make peace, and that probably wasn't the way to do it, to just go left and say you got love for Bad Boy, and then get on the plane with them and they don't mess with you anymore. You don't go to Vegas because for the boxing match because you have a problem with Pac, because Pac doesn't mess with you after dissing him basically. And he kept saying, yo, I was in love, man. I was loving Bad Boy. You know, Snoop, I love Snoop, man, because he's so important for music and hip hop and pushing it forward in the early 90s. He changed the scape of hip hop along with Nas and others, you know, Rakim. And to be honest, man, you know, he flip-flops. I mean, even when I was doing the JTF, I can't really say the word, but I was doing that the smoke off, okay, and he co-signed it. I met up with him. He co-signed. There's footage of this, and then 2 weeks later, he meets up with Jewels and he disses me, and he says, "We're doing it without you." It never happened, did it? You know, he flip-flops. After he did that to me, and I experienced it firsthand in 2010, I think, or 2009. I said, wow, this guy is all over the place. He's bipolar. He's bipolar, man. Even with the Gayle King thing, he retracted his statements immediately because he has too much money at stake. And I don't blame him. I'm just saying he flip-flops, you know. So there is audio of him dissing them right before Tupac passed in September. Unreleased songs from 1996. And Outlaws said there's plenty of songs out there, and this confirms it. So the Outlaws were right. Snoop Dogg's kind of weird, man. But he is a legend, and he's very important for the culture. This is Jordan Tower with JT News, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.